We are live in the studio, Lagos. Thank you for joining us. This is the Grapevine 981 on Smooth 98.1. Good morning.
Good morning, Lagos.
My name is Valentine&Ayo.
And I'm Ayo Myro SA.
And we're joined by Oris. Believe it or not, Oris is back. Good morning, Oris.
Good morning, Val. Good morning, Lagos.
How's it going, bro?
So far so good, but let's see. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, this lady disappeared not just from Grapevine, she's just disappeared from the internet. She's back. She's back on our horizon. Welcome back, Delphinator.
Hey Lagos,
How are you?
I'm good.
AKA,
Good to see your smiley face
Good to
this
see you
morning.
too.
AKA.
Golden brown.
Golden brown
dog.
dog.
I was waiting.
And the man who doesn't like to hear about food puns on the show. His name is Chef Jeff 3000. Good morning.
Yep. I love you 3000. Good morning.
Welcome. Last week was packed with a lot of activity. Actually, from 2 weeks back till now, we're not out for air yet. We still have a lot of activities lined up from artists in Lagos. Actually, start with Lagos Fashion Festival, and every other thing that ensued after that. We have so many stories to go through. Awards being given. Burna Boy yesterday got 2 awards. We have a comparison that was distasteful yesterday on Twitter. Where do we start? Solange. Let's start with Solange. Chef Jeff, I know you're smiling about this.
I'm
but did
just
you see
like,
it
can we
coming?
go with Solange if it's okay? No problem.
Something
Yeah.
different is going to happen, by the way. First of all, you know our WhatsApp number. If you don't, it's 0809 444 0981.
And we're live on Twitter, so please go on. Not live literally, but I mean, where we doing at Smooth981 FM. Please use the hashtag Grapevine981. On YouTube, we're live. Go onto YouTube, Smooth981, and follow us, check us out, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
All right. Grammy Award-winning American singer Solange Knowles and her husband Alan Ferguson are officially divorced after 5 years of marriage. The 33-year-old singer seemed to have gone through a lot of downtime. She had a medical concern that people misconstrued and said, well, allegedly that she was cheating on the husband with a manager. But that went around. She debunked it in a statement. But then she announced the split on her social media page on Friday, November 1st, 2019. Way to start a new month. In her Instagram post, Solange did not share details concerning the cause of divorce. Instead, she wrote about her spiritual transition and how she's set to embark on a new journey. Unlike Kanye, she's not converting to Christianity though, but this one is to a new, a new status.
Higher self.
Higher self. Oris, you want to go first?
I don't know.
We'll give you that privilege now.
Right. I don't know. I mean, personally, I feel like people should be allowed to divorce actually, and I think 5 years is a lifetime in where they come from, so it's fine. I think.
Where they come
Oris.
You would think they came
Wow.
from Uranus or Saturn.
Yeah.
Not Earth, not planet Earth.
Not even close.
I think I find the whole thing weird that people were now bringing in the Beyonce gist into this. Like, can the girl just be a standalone human being? Like, can she not be always compared to her sister all the time?
No, it's not going to happen.
Like, really, can people just chill? All that talk about, oh, she was fighting for her sister because Jay-Z cheated on him, and then now she has split from her own husband, and Beyonce is still with her own husband. Like, guys, chill. People have different lives to
They
live.
took you to that level.
I mean, you guys went on about Becky with the good hair, and everybody kind of like survived that, and then now Solange just splits from her own side, and you're like, you're cheating. And you know what? I think that you have to remember that she has stated very clearly before that she and her sister have different styles. They have different lifestyles. She is a Grammy Award nominee, multiple Grammy Award nominee. Has been writing for the likes of Kelly Rowland, Beyonce herself. Has a very unique style. Her last 3 albums, particularly the last 2, were one of the best albums of the 2010s, according to several key polls. So she is within her own space. Now she has this very spiritual type of writing in her place kind of thing going on with her. That's fine. What I particularly like about this story here is that, she's not here slandering Alan Ferguson. She said, I met a phenomenal man. And I think it kind of brings in that whole Cardi B kind of thing. I don't disrespect my husband or any of those things. It's unfortunate that it came to this point, but bear in mind that they met, I think, in 2008. So even though they didn't get married until 2014, they've done the time.
Yeah.
So it wasn't your,
I
I mean, every time this happens, you're always like singing Frank Ocean, American Wedding in your head. That's what's going on here. But this was her second marriage. Remember that she was married first when she was
a kid.
17.
Yeah.
Had her first child at 17,
Wow.
and that didn't last anything longer than I think about 2 years or so.
So it's a pattern then.
So it's well, I won't quite put it as a pattern in that sense because I think she kind of matured eventually. But I like the fact that I mean, the former husband is all good. He's one of the top producers. He produced for the likes of Beyonce, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, John Legend. Very big name. So
that title,
he's
former husband.
well,
But that's what he is, though.
that's what he is. That's what. But I don't really know if whether there was a statement about it being a divorce. What we do see is a split, so it could be a separation. I don't really know just quite right about that. But when you're doing the whole manager thing, I mean, she's just walking on the sidewalk, like on the same side of the road as her manager, and suddenly you're like, oh, is this something going on between the sheets? And I'm like, what was she meant to do? Cross the streets, like go like a chicken and cross the road? And just communicate that way, or what is it? What do you want? So, I like that she decided to come forward and step and debunk, air quotes, the rumors.
Yeah.
It's only if it ends up being proven to be something, then something comes out of it.
So in closing, Chef Jeff, I'd like to ask you before I ask Ayo.
Yeah.
No, I can't ask Ayo.
That one.
Can I?
That
No.
one.
No. What's your
Yeah.
longest relationship?
Oh, okay.
Why is everybody tongue tied? I thought you guys were analysts.
I am not on the menu on today's show.
Why? You are.
Oh.
No, but seriously.
I am not on the menu on today's show.
Okay,
We'll
I
get
can
to
tell
that.
you mine. Mine was 6 years. What was
wow.
yours?
4 years.
Look at who is saying wow.
Oris?
No comments.
Ayo, before you got married, what was the longest?
My marriage is the longest.
Yeah, stop it.
2 years and 9 months.
Because when Chef Jeff said she's done her time, it got me
Exactly. That's what a great line.
No. I'm talking. Like I said,
people-
Frank Ocean, American Wedding. Listen to that song, then you understand because I mean they're not built to last.
Yeah, but something I have to say, and I don't know who was it. I think it was Chef Jeff who mentioned that. I want to echo that yes, we might say what we want to about Solange, but we have to recognize and respect how maturely she's handled this. A lot of
So
people so far,
Yeah.
a number of celebrities would go on, and because obviously she has a higher profile than her husband, it's easy for her to slander him or say things about him. But she just kept it moving, and apparently they didn't just divorce, so she kept it quiet until someone found out, or they released it in the news, and then she's talking about it. So say what you might, compare her to Beyonce, etc. And I honestly can't imagine how she must feel, but I must applaud her maturity, and I think a number of celebrities should borrow relief from her, including Nigerian celebrities.
We knew that we were talking about it. We all knew.
So yesterday there was a comparison between Olamide and Rema, and I thought,
Huh? What? Where? How?
I just lost my appetite.
Well, that's too
it was very distasteful, Chef Jeff. You're so right. Yesterday there was a comparison. People were comparing because I don't know where it came from. Maybe possibly from the headies, the awards, but still they make sense. I mean, would you put them on the same pedestal? What's even a yardstick if there's any that exists? Guys.
Bananas and grapes, guys. This is beyond apples and oranges. Like there's no correlation. Like how did that come about?
Some people
Who started it?
Caviar and agege, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
You said caviar.
Wait,
Oh
sorry,
my
who is
gosh.
Caviar? Please tell us.
I really want to know.
Who is Caviar?
This is an extension.
I
Right
feel
now.
like that's
You're just
why-
extending it right now.
Yeah.
Let us know, please. Who is Caviar?
No, but what was their
Wow.
premise though? I wasn't following the narrative on Twitter, so I don't know.
I mean, some people are alleging that it was the Maven's PR team that started that controversy or the comparison or that. If you check it, Olamide has at least, off the top of my head, 19 hits. Rema is just getting into the game, and he's, of course, proving himself.
Yeah.
He's won an award, best new act and all,
But no,
still.
like
yeah,
no.
it's just wrong.
It's
just
disrespectful
wrong.
as far as I'm concerned. Like
It's just wrong.
I'm even out of this conversation. I shouldn't even be talking. How
For
can
Aya
we?
to be reacting this way, I mean,
Yeah, and
is
I'm
that
not
bad?
exactly like no. Let's give honor to whom it is due. I think it's total disrespect to Olamide too. And with due respect to Rema, you're not. It's just like saying let's compare Two-Face and Latan. Like, are we joking? Olamide has paid his dues. Rema is about to pay his dues. and when he's paid his dues, it would also be an insult to him to compare him to a new act. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's wrong.
Jokes
Okay,
fine.
guys. General consensus is wrong. Bosun here sent the message on WhatsApp. He said the 5 years is a long time in a marriage. Comments hit Ayo like a bullet. She ain't a fan of divorce. Be warned. All right, we take your comments,
why are
please.
your people feeling like you know us very well, like we listen to you every
But
day?
they know you to an extent. Yeah, they listen to you every morning. WhatsApp number is 0809 444 0981. Chef Jeff, did you come across the whole cheap whip conversation on Twitter over the weekend?
You know what?
There's a number plate that was seen.
What was playing in my head afterwards was the whole Davido person, security guy, you're being arrested for deformation. So I was like, you know what? This is just this is not a surprise here.
Yeah.
To give us the background of the story, let the people know. Yeah.
So Kano State's House of Assembly Chief Whip. Well, there was a number plate that was seen in Kano. So pictures were taken of a car. You know how the government's official number plates look with a green lettering and everything. So it looked legit. So everybody just assumed that that belonged to the chief whip of the Kano State House of Assembly. And that parliamentarians really, both in the UK and in Nigeria, the chief whip is the one that has the power to actually compel the members to vote on any bill and anything that they want to pass. So it was written as chip. We have different translations or different ways it's pronounced across Nigeria. Ayo, you could try the one for Yoruba.
Shifu.
Sheep or Sif?
No,
That's
and
bad
okay,
one.
don't mind.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Yoruba.
And then
proudly son of
or is
Shifu.
the northern pronunciation?
I don't know. I'm not on shower, but I would assume it's cheap whip.
Exactly. Which is where it came from.
Exactly. So when we saw it, it was nice to see. We need a lot of people.
Let me tell you what somebody said. Somebody said maybe someone had gone to meet the maker of the cake. I want to put cheap whip on it. So okay, cheap whip, and he put it there.
Exactly.
He didn't even know that it was. Maybe he didn't know it was meant to be.
Yeah.
cheap.
That's a great point. Also, I hear that they pay per letter. Someone's just trying to be cheap.
Ah. Whoa.
I'm glad you got that chip off your shoulder.
It's
It's
fun
a
day.
pun Monday, a pun Tuesday.
So actually, it got out of hand. The conversation went beyond what it was a joke, and got into the hands or the knowledge of the Federal Road Safety Commission. They apparently have warehouses where they produce this number plates and issue them officially, but they denied knowledge of this. They said it didn't come from any of their warehouses or their production facilities. So
Okay.
they wonder where it came from. And I
It
wonder
fell
too.
from the
So if the
sky.
FRC is wondering and denying knowledge of it, the chief whip himself, he said no. He doesn't even have an official car yet. It hasn't been issued to him. So how is it that people are saying that this belongs to him? So everybody's just denying it. But who's the person though? How do we know?
Who is the real cheap whip?
Exactly.
We need to find out the cheap whip.
You need to
With the
lay
real chip whip, please stand
yeah,
up.
please lay your chips on the table.
You have a chip on your shoulder. All right, stay tuned to Smooth 98.1. We'll be back after this break. The Grapevine 981 is brought to you by Verve.
Have you guys heard the Genevieve story? Because that's one that was
Lionheart,
added.
yeah.
Lionheart being pulled out or
Oh, yeah,
disqualified. And that's something that it was added this morning. I
Okay,
mean,
so
when
give-
you added it, you said
We'll give
it
a
was
background to
someone,
Okay.
it will
It's
tell
been
you it's been
disqualified.
disqualified because it's
It's
mainly
in English.
I
language.
felt everybody
it's
should have done
disqualified
this.
from
And
what?
honestly, it's the fault of
From the
the
Oscar run.
Yes,
They
it's
should
the
have
fault
known
of
because
Oscar
everybody
committee
knows
from
that you
Nigeria.
have to be
What
different
wasn't
language.
that
Because they changed the name
bloody
from
obvious?
foreign language film.
No, but yeah, but it's the situation is still the same though. Just shocked,
it's,
honestly. Like, what incompetence?
Like,
why would you put it in that category?
that's the only category that it can go in, actually.
Yeah,
What they
that's
said was
just-
foreign
Yeah,
film.
foreign film, basically.
Of course,
Yes, but still, though.
Nigerian film shows there, so they cannot get into the regular Oscars. It has to be that category.
Yeah,
Everybody
but
gets
still
it.
though.
Okay?
Still though.
Still, how do you mean?
Like foreign films are always about the language. Yeah. So
Oh,
if
Jennifer.
it's in
Well, there's a
English,
bit
Jennifer,
of
I want to
Igbo,
talk
so
about
maybe they
it.
thought they could pass.
yeah, no. Okay, let's add the Nigerian factor into this right now.
Yeah.
Just be like, no.
That's literally what happened.
I don't know. When I heard it
nah, that's
initially,
just-
like weeks ago, that.
But
it
even
was-
at
it
that,
was that, I'm like, no,
it's
that
not like they
cannot
were going to win anyway.
be. No, of course
So.
not. They wasn't even getting nominated.
Like,
No way it was
really?
gonna happen. It was never going to happen.
Who was there added to the Oscars? The Academy. Who got admitted into it?
Amotola, right?
Y-
Is it
was it
Motala? Yes.
Masala?
Motala.
Yeah.
Somebody else. Is it, that's she's
There
the
are
only
like 2 or
African.
3 of them actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one I can remember now. Was it always like this?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Something's different.
Well, this is a different studio. That's why.
You're right.
Yes.
No,
No,
Delphine is
Delphine.
used to this place.
But we're using
Okay,
that
I
one.
was it.
when
People are like,
Oh,
what?
right. Okay. I thought you guys were trying to play fast one. Like, I was in a different space.
You had
I
that
was
look
like,
on your
what?
face.
So,
And I saw
shit, like
Inception
Inception.
yesterday. Yeah, so that was my first thought. Like, am I in a dream?
Oh, by the way, we would go back to the other one temporarily soon.
Okay.
The other studio.
Like in the middle of this show.
But that one is really dark. I hate that studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
said perhaps tomorrow.
Are you joking?
Oh, it's really dark now
You're
because
not
it used to be
ready for
great.
the change.
Actually. I really like it.
I am
I'm
not ready
used
for
to
the
hear.
change. Yeah.
I don't like that place.
I love that place.
I know people keep saying they love it. I hope I fall in love with it.
You
too.
will. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll comment.
We're back.
When it comes to quality music, you've got it all right here on Smooth 98.1.
Studio, mic you up.
It's Afro Funky Fumbi.
Welcome back. It's 28 minutes before 9 o'clock. You're listening to Smooth 98.1 here on the Grapevine 91. That's brought to you by Verve. We have Oris in the studio with us.
Yes.
We have Delphinator.
Hey.
Welcome back, girl. Golden Brown Duda and Chef Jeff 3000.
Yes. Can I also put in that it was Fumbi's birthday yesterday? So happy birthday,
Oh,
Fumbi.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Fumbi. Thank you.
Afro
Chichi.
Funky Fumbi. Happy birthday to you.
All right. So Deepa on WhatsApp says, like my former guy used to tell me, reacting to the Lamde Rima story, I was in uniform when you were in liquid form.
Wow.
Epic.
Shay
Wow.
says, Shay
That's
says,
a fair
Valentine,
comment.
you're correct by saying we have different ways of pronunciation in Nigeria. In some parts of the north, chief is actually said as chip. E.g. in Ibadan, chief is pronounced as sip new. Okay. Thank you very much. And then on YouTube, we have Jennifer. Jennifer, we're getting to that story you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Aburime Manuel, Cecile, thank you so much. We see you as well on Twitter. Keep the comments coming in. Don't forget it's at Smooth981 FM using the hashtag Grapevine981.
Can I chip in on that pronunciation bit there?
Yeah.
You know, because even sometimes our artists also propagate the wrong things as well. That's why you have people talk about Bugatti.
Can you stop?
Oh, no, this is just wrong.
Just
How did people get here?
Please, which artist said
Tiwa Savage on 4969.
No way.
No.
Um,
Haba.
There's another person as well. That
Please, I want to put you out there.
Val is just stoned.
They will drag you on Twitter.
Tiwa Savage.
Believe me, he deserves to be dragged.
I love the song. Don't get me wrong, but that's what I heard in that.
I will definitely.
Bugatti. Wow.
Please, leave to I know, please.
Okay. I'll take it from back to front. Now, the last time a film representing an African country won in a category international feature film, was South Africa's Sotsi. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
By Gavin Hood. The 78 Oscars in 2006. They're saying, according to this report that I got from IndieWire, earlier this month, the Academy announced that 93 countries submitted films for its international feature film category at the 92nd Academy Awards. 10 of this was from Africa, a new record for the continent, which means that we had the most submissions this year, among which was Lionheart. That's the 2018 film that was directed by Nollywood icon Genevieve Nnaji, has been disqualified from by the Academy for the 2020 Oscar race.
World people.
Apparently, that category was changed just this year. The name, by the way, the former title was the Best International Feature Film. Now has a new title. But she was disqualified.
It's now the Best International Feature Film. It used to be the foreign language film.
Thank you very much. Which was the premise
Yeah.
for the explanation, saying that it's supposed to capture, presumably, a lot of cut across defense for diverse language, cultures, and everything. But Genevieve says Nigeria has a lot of tribes and languages, and this in Lionheart they spoke Igbo and they spoke a few languages, right? But she's really upset about this. It's not sitting well with her. What do you guys think?
Do you know what? For starters, anyway, all right. I haven't seen the movie, so I want to know what percentage of it was in another language other than English. We said behind the scenes here that it wasn't as though it was really going to be something that would have won or maybe even been nominated anyway, for that matter. But I want to see what that percentage is, because otherwise, if it's mostly in English, that's like saying, okay, a movie like South African movie District 9 should be in best foreign language film, which clearly is not the case. So I don't know. It just doesn't add up to me. I feel like they should not have thought about aiming for that category in the first place anyway, if there's not that percentage of the English there. That's what I'd say.
Well,
it's wishful thinking.
Speaking about aiming for that category, that's the only category that they would have been qualified for. You know, on Twitter, I see people like Ava DuVernay lending her voice to this whole situation, and she seems to be on our side. And I find that very interesting. I think that she just wants to be for, really, because
You think Ava
yes,
just wants to be Nigerianized?
No. What I mean is, like, she wants to support the underdog. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You know,
Bless you.
because
That is-
at the end of the day, I mean, we knew that this was a foreign language film category, and Igbo was spoken. I'd say like maybe 30%.
30% is
Yeah.
not enough for
Of the
a foreign
entire
language film.
movie.
Yeah,
I don't
That is
know.
not
Yeah.
enough at all.
It might see. I was like,
That
she
is-
doesn't
that
think
is
of the
not
percentage,
enough.
I mean,
you know.
to my mind, this whole thing was just Nigerian incompetence, because right
Yeah.
from the very first time this thing was announced, it was clear that it was never ever going to be the case. The movie, like you said, exactly 25% even.
And this is,
So what
this is
exactly is
predictable.
the,
Yeah.
what were they thinking? The
But-
problem is that we have, I think it's Genevieve celebrities what has happened. Actually,
Exactly.
because there's no reason for that film to have been the
Mhm.
film from Nigeria. There's
Mhm.
absolutely no reason.
Why not?
Well, we can go on the level of quality or can go on the level of technicality.
And language,
And both
which
ways.
override.
And both ways, I do not think it's one it's merited.
Okay, so for me, her argument actually makes me think, because
Whose argument?
Genevieve.
Genevieve's
so
argument.
she's saying that the language we speak in Nigeria, our official language is English. So perhaps it's time for the Oscars to start to review the criteria for a foreign film. Because like what you said, Delphine, which other category we should put our film? It is an Afrocentric, it's an African.
There's MVC for her.
It's
please.
Nigerian.
Ah, come
Alright.
on,
Then the
Oris.
second
Sorry.
thing- then the second
Believe
thing-
me, it is true.
then
It's
second
about
thing
the
I hope-
language.
the second thing I hope this will do is that it will encourage more indigenous
Yeah.
movies. So now people see that actually, if I did a movie in Yoruba, English, and gave it that same quality, I could potentially win myself an Oscar. We're not concentrating on that. We and there's nothing wrong with that, because, like they said, we speak English. But unfortunately, none of our indigenous movies can make the Oscar list. So maybe Kunle Afolayan for me can do something like this, because he is very deep. King of Boys had
Early
a lot
Kunle
of.
Afolayan, not the current one. Sorry.
Yes, early.
Early
I agree.
Kunle
No,
I
the thing
agree.
is, the
None of
thing
the
is
current
that
Not the current one. Current one
the
can't be
academy, the academy is under no obligations to change the whole language aspect there. That's a
Exactly.
fact.
No, but then
And there have been,
Please.
hang on, there have been some foreign language films that were also part of the best picture category. All right,
Let's remember that.
several times,
Let's remember
several
that.
times. So they were in both places at the same time. But the key thing here is it really boils down to the language. 20%, 30% does not fit you in whatsoever. It's like District 9 is a fantastic movie, all right, based in South Africa about some sort of alien invasion, okay? And I think that movie was nominated for a few awards itself, all right, at the Academy
Yes, it was,
Awards.
yeah.
And it's mostly in English, but there are bits of South African languages inside of it. So then, should it now be in foreign language film? No, it wasn't, because
And
it's
then
predominantly in
it was
English.
set in
All right.
Africa, and they spoke some African.
Yeah. So then, there you go. So,
Afrikaans.
air quotes on that. So yeah. So at the end of the day, the overriding argument is that this was predictable, because the main thing was language, and language was
My
not on
question is,
point.
where is the committee? Why is Genevieve speaking? I want to hear what the committee has to say for themselves, because this is just incompetence. Why
Thank
are they not
you.
saying
But
something?
It
talking
is.
about committee, I
I've not heard anything
like
about
they
them.
mentioned it, Oris.
Alright.
Omatola Jalade, the last time I checked, they were friends, right? And she was admitted to the academy. Is there no level of influence? How much?
No, because
How much
Omotala
power
had
does
her own
she
movie
have?
too. If she wanted to push it, that push was that movie that she
But
made.
that-
Which
that's,
one?
that's
Okay,
Deja vu, I'll kill
not
somebody
deja
if that
vu,
happens.
the one with Wale
No,
Ojo.
please,
What's
you
the
won't.
Yeah,
name
yeah,
of
the
that
one
film?
where she was
Tribunal.
no,
No.
yeah, she was a lawyer. She
Not
was an
Tribunal.
advocate,
the fact that you're thinking about that name for that long, it wasn't.
No, the
that
one
good.
that
She-
Moses Inwang did.
Mm.
And
Title
I
of that
thinking
movie.
about
Delphine,
that.
this is your field.
I can't remember the
I
title
was
of the
thinking
film.
about that. My son says any movie can be eligible for Best Picture, and then goes on to say Lionheart has been saved the embarrassment of disqualification on technical reasons. This can be the
Right.
best of Nollywood movie. Who is
Can't.
pushing this movie?
But guess what? While you're criticizing it or knocking it, it's the first Nigerian movie to be submitted to the Academy
Yeah.
ever. So I
Alter
Yeah, but that's
Ego.
because we've been
Alter
before.
Ego,
Alter
thank
Ego
you.
is
That's the
one
name of the
that's
movie.
yes.
Chen, thank you.
Yeah.
I can't say
But
credit.
but same difference though. That film should not go anywhere, please.
The Alter Ego
Did you
movie.
see it?
That was
Did you
worst.
She couldn't even
Did
put
you
it on.
see it? Did anybody see that?
I saw it. It was no.
You know why?
please,
you know why
please,
she
nah.
couldn't even if she put it behind the door, like back closed door, they would have still found it.
You accept how with the film actually. Like you.
So
you
those are the
movie.
opinions and views of the individuals on the show.
I stand by it.
Morris is
Believe
back.
me.
Alright, so Jennifer Uko on shout out to James Silas who's
Yes.
with us on YouTube.
Yeah.
But Jennifer says, I'm sorry, but the argument of English being our official language doesn't hold water. The movies that qualify would be our Yoruba, Hausa, and so on movies. 100% language, no English. And then exactly, Orit, someone was definitely sleeping at the Oscars to have allowed the movie make the list in the first place.
Come
It's better than to have made it and then be disqualified.
Mhm.
I agree. I think you think it's better not to have made it.
Yeah, to be
I made
disqualified.
it, so it's going to be on
Well,
my CV.
history first Nigerian movie submitted. So
Yes.
that's
Them.
You know, a submission is not a nomination. Right?
Exactly.
It's not a nomination, right?
Yes, everybody concerned with this should be embarrassed. Like,
Yeah,
every
exactly.
single person. Every single
I think
Exactly.
it's almost like
Ridiculous.
Funke Akindele taking credit for saying that she was mistakenly put as being a
Yes.
cast of Avengers.
That thing.
Almost doesn't count.
Mm.
It didn't happen.
All right. So somebody who submitted herself to the authorities this time around, authorities that she works with is Kafi of Big Brother. Apparently, I hear that the London Nets are considering taking her back. They say her job is secure. She got a backlash. Just a bit of background. She got backlash from the public. She got knocks from the London Metropolitan Force saying that she left to be part of the reality TV show without permission. She sought permission initially, but that was rejected. But she still went ahead. Now, that's not the bit of conversation. The bit of conversation is that actually came into rumors and stories and everything because of the alleged sex romp on the show.
He said
And as
Oh,
I'm
he
talking
said it.
about
I was going to say between the sheets, but he just flat out and said it. Okay, good morning.
it was. I mean, of course,
Rump
it's
is
allowed.
not a
So,
thing,
but
no,
I'm
it's
looking
fine.
at you specifically because I know you spoke with her and asked her those specific questions.
Yeah.
So what was her answer when you
Here we
asked
go.
her?
She said no. She denied it straight to my face.
Okay.
She
okay.
said she gets quite physical, like she's a touchy-feely person,
Okay.
but doesn't mean that she had sex.
Did she touch
And
you while you
nobody
were
saw
interviewing
it.
her?
Yes, she said that.
She touched you while you
No, come on. Not touched me. Like
I mean, this is when
How
you're
did
like,
you get there, Val?
I don't
Can you
know.
please
well,
tell us what
you know,
happened?
all interviews happen while they're sitting on the bed. So I'm like, you know,
Exactly,
so, you
but there
know.
was no
Ah,
touching.
that is Delphine's shit.
But Delphine, where was the interview conducted? Was it
In a
the-
hotel room,
the
on a bed, yes.
Mhm.
So if she didn't touch you, is it right to say that she gets touchy-feely?
What is
Right,
this
now-
conversation?
You know what I will say, you have to remember that she also, comes from the UK side, and in the UK you got all these shows like Love Island and Big Brother, and they're showing you what's happening right there on the sheets. All right, if it didn't happen, then what was the point of you actually being on the show? So maybe that's a UK side of thing, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Confirming that side. What I find interesting about the story is that it's not really something that it's set from her own side of the view of the scene. That she's not sure when she'll be back, but that they've been talking, communicating. I want to see a statement from the police officers themselves saying, okay, yes, we've asked her that we've said that she can come back to work or something, because until then it just becomes like hearsay. Remember, she was on Big Brother, so she knows how to spin stories to her liking, basically.
And at the same time, it doesn't seem to me like she wants to go
I
back.
was going to
Because
say,
she
I
just got
think-
signed by Temple Management. So young lady seems like she's going
She's
to be in
chilling.
Nige for a while.
Yeah.
So all this one is just gist. That's why.
No, apparently she flew back
Kathy-
already.
Kathy and Mike have dusted their green passport.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
think
they are not going
anytime
nowhere. The money is here.
The bags,
Securing the
the
bag.
bags are here. The bags are here.
Because when they asked her that question, when she's going back, she didn't give a straight answer. She was not sure. She's just looking at it.
I so I have to just
Nigerian
share
girl.
what Real Femi said. Talk about porn. Femi said,
Hey,
Real
Femi.
Femi says, lion heartbroken.
Wow. Wow.
Break.
Wow.
Get spaceship boy. And music to me is
Femi is a goat.
Valentine, put some love.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So we're back to wrap up.
Oh, so much love on YouTube. Thank you guys so
Hey.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Akinton says, listening online and also watching you guys live. Big fan. So much humor in the studio. Love and light from Dubai.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, really nice. All you that are now coming out to that, how did you get to the Oscars? Make ourselves we should share the shame. No, share it.
No,
Share
please, I
I'm
beg.
not sharing.
No,
Take your
leave me out.
It's a
Leave me
shameful,
out.
it's shameful, bros. Believe me, it's really shameful. You guys should know now.
When you're like 25%,
And there are
30%,
people
you
who
can do
actually
your
have sense
research.
on that committee, so that's why I'm really sad.
I slept. Okay, that movie is so boring.
Which one? No.
Lionheart.
No, I think it's actually
It wasn't
decent.
boring.
boring.
It was
I
a
also
decent
found it very
film.
boring.
Are we coming back with
Not great by any
brown
means,
skin
but
girl?
not-
Sorry?
No, I
Are we
slept,
covering
yeah.
brown skin girl or?
Oh, we'll mention it.
All right.
Thanks for reminding.
Oh my gosh.
That's just gonna be
Your voice has been trapped in time.
trapped forever now.
And this chip whip thing was an SUV, bro. There's nothing anybody will tell me that it's not government cars. But
I think it.
This is now. Look at
mics are up. Yeah, sure, say it right. Brown Skin Girl is back in the news. Actually, Grapevine 91 is brought to you by Verve, first of all, most important things first. And then second, Wizkid, Beyonce, they are calling on people to appear in their video. So the news broke that Wizkid and Beyonce have started scouting for people who will showcase in the video. I don't think looking for vixens because I have enough of that. The report was published by a UK tabloid on the 31st of October. In the report, Sarah Parker writes that Beyonce was calling on black and brown people of different cultures, nationalities, ethnicities, genders, and ages to come and tell their stories. The most interesting part of this is the fact that the Nigerian born in Peckham, I don't know why they need to add Peckham, England, but Nigerian born Jen in
Show you how
Kiru
ghetto.
will direct the video. We know she directed in 2018, the Ape-ish.
Ape-ish.
Yeah. So you excited about that, Chef Jeff?
I think that this is just lazy, to be honest. I feel like this
I didn't
song
expect
came
that.
out. Yeah, I don't think anybody expected that. This song came out a long time ago and
Yep.
was gonna be a hit. All right. Now I understand people who are sick of the song. I understand people who are still liking the song. If I see it in the playlist, I'm not gonna want to play it. But if someone plays it, I can enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is just lazy. It was a hit song from way back, and then now by now. There should have been a Shatta Wale video. If anything, there should have been a Shatta Wale video. Then Brown Skin Girl should be done a long time ago. So I just hope that, she's also not going to be lazy in this one and actually wear the same outfits that she did for the two videos, Spirit and the other song. But yeah, because that was lazy too, to be honest. All right.
Yeah,
But I don't see. The song is still relatively a hit. I don't see how it's gonna boost or change anything about it right now.
I think it will.
I mean,
I don't
think
know.
for
Certainly.
Wizkid,
I think
in
for
the video with
Wizkid,
Beyonce,
but the thing is that the only
For sure.
for me
There's
the only
nothing
thing that's
without
convincing me
about
that Beyonce will be in this video is the Inkiru director. That's the only thing that's convincing me
No,
because I would have thought that
What's
it's just gonna be like
song,
Wizkid.
though?
She might decide that I can be absent on this one because I'm that famous. Yeah.
So Jeff, if this video is done well, you can make some more millions for this video because
Exactly.
people are
There's
loving
no-
it. I mean, there's
yeah.
a visual representation of seeing many golden.
It won't
round
extend his
balloons.
life.
It's late. It's lazy.
No,
It's good for
no, it's not.
Wizkid.
No, it's not. I don't believe that actually. I think it extends its shelf life.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Which is just bad for us who are tired of it.
Who is us? Who is
people
us?
who don't like
People
the
who
song.
are tired.
Who are
People who are
tired?
tired
One
of
of
it.
them,
Who are tired of the
Guys,
song.
wait, hold on.
I don't know
Something
what you
really
guys are.
important.
Wait,
Sorry, Val,
very
yeah.
important. The fact that Val is going to be featured on that video. You can't.
Is
give
that what
look
you
after I
paused?
said something?
What was important was the song you were playing. I wanted them to hear.
It's fine. Everybody who's listening knows that I'm playing a song in the background. Guys, plug out.
I'm gonna-
We're
I'm-
done.
What song?
Well
It's,
done.
it's
Exactly.
probably
Plug out.
Brown Skin Girl.
Okay. I have no idea what just happened.
I'm so confused.
All right, Lagos. I'll be back next week.
Yay.
It's the Delphinator here. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all over the place. This was fun.
Sure.
And it is
I
Chef
don't know.
Jet 3000
I
at
have no
Chef
idea
Jet
what just
3000 on Twitter and Instagram. And I love you 3000. I'll be here on the Grapevine next week.
All right. Top of the hour, we get to talk Lagos for Lagos Talks 91.
And
Ayo.
this is Ayo Myra. See you next week.
What just happened?
Please, somebody tell me.
I don't know what.
Oh,
I said it. said it. I 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 said it.
People will still jam this song.
After a couple of drinks, okay, you know, it's alright.
But people think it's not important that